Excellencies, ministers, business leaders, distinguished guest ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity to join you at the PROPEL ASEAN Digital Leadership Forum and the official launch of the ASEAN CXO Association. This gathering comes at an important time for ASEAN. Across our region, digital technologies are reshaping economies, transforming industries, and creating new opportunities for businesses and communities. Increasingly, they are also becoming a key enabler of economic growth, innovation, and regional integration. As a result, ASEAN's digital economy continues to expand at a remarkable pace. In 2025, it surpassed $300 billion in gross merchandise value, driven by a sustained growth of approximately 15% year-on-year. Looking ahead, we have an even more ambitious vision. On 30 May 2026, ASEAN senior economic officials successfully concluded negotiations on the ASEAN Digital Economy Framework Agreement, DIFA, after resolving all remaining issues. The agreement is expected to be signed at the 49th ASEAN Summit this November. Once implemented, ASEAN DIFA is projected to contribute up to $2 trillion to the region's digital economy by 2030, creating substantial opportunities for businesses, workers, and communities across ASEAN. Realizing this vision, however, will require more than technological advancement alone. Artificial intelligence is evolving rapidly, creating new opportunities while also introducing new risks. Cybersecurity threats continue to grow in scale and sophistication, and climate change demands innovative and sustainable solutions. At the same time, we must ensure that the benefits of digital transformation are accessible to all, particularly underserved communities and micro, small, and medium enterprises, or SMEs. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, against this backdrop, I would like to highlight several priorities where the ASEAN CXO Association can make a meaningful contribution to ASEAN's digital future. First, we must continue to strengthen trust and security across the digital ecosystem. Artificial intelligence has tremendous potential to improve productivity, enhance public services, and accelerate innovation. However, its development and deployment must be guided by trust, transparency, and responsible governance. At the same time, the cybersecurity landscape is becoming increasingly complex. According to the World Economic Forum's Global Cybersecurity Outlook, 94% of cyber experts identify AI as the most significant driver of cyber threat complexity. The ASEAN CXO Association can play an important role by supporting the ASEAN AI Safety Network and contributing to initiatives under the ASEAN Cybersecurity Cooperation Strategy 2026-2030. Such efforts will help ensure that ASEAN's digital transformation remains secure, resilient, and globally competitive. Second, sustainability must be integrated into our digital transformation efforts. Global electricity demand from data centers, driven by the rapid expansion of AI and cloud computing, is projected to double between 2022 and 2026. As the digital and energy transition becomes increasingly interconnected, ASEAN must manage this twin transition in a coordinated and sustainable manner. With the right policies and investments, advanced digital technologies can accelerate the shift towards cleaner and more efficient energy systems, while the expansion of clean energy can support continued technological innovation, and digital growth. To support this objective, ASEAN has developed the ASEAN Guide on Sustainable Data Center Development. The guide provides practical guidance on promoting green technologies, energy efficiency, resilience, and sustainable growth. I encourage the ASEAN CXO Association and the wider private sector to support its implementation and contribute actively to ASEAN's sustainability agenda. Third, upgrading digital capabilities among our workforce and MSMEs remains essential to ensuring long-term competitiveness and resilience. It is estimated that 43% of employers in ASEAN expect the core skills required for today's jobs to be significantly disrupted by digital technologies by 2030. At the same time, MSMEs, which account for between 97 and 99% of businesses in ASEAN, continue to face significant barriers to digital transformation and AI adoption. Addressing these gaps will be critical if we are to ensure that the opportunities created by the digital economy are widely shared. ASEAN must therefore continue to invest in digital skills development and expand access to the tools, knowledge, and resources needed to succeed in an increasingly digital and AI-enabled economy. In this regard, I look forward to the support of the ASEAN CXO Association and the wider private sector in advancing ASEAN's digital capacity building initiatives through platforms such as the ASEAN SME Academy and the AI Ready ASEAN program. Finally, building interoperable digital infrastructure across ASEAN will be essential to unlocking the full potential of our regional digital economy. As we work towards the vision of a single digital market serving nearly 700 million people, greater efforts at both the national and regional levels will be required. These efforts include harmonizing digital trade rules, promoting seamless digital payments, facilitating trusted cross-border data flows, supporting digital talent mobility, and developing interoperable digital ecosystems across the region. Achieving these objectives will require close and sustained collaboration between governments and the private sector. I therefore encourage the ASEAN CXO Association to actively contribute its insights, experiences, and best practices in support of ASEAN's digital transformation agenda. Such contributions will help shape policies that are not only practical but also responsive to business needs. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN's digital future will not be built by technology alone. It will be built by leaders and innovators such as yourselves who are willing to collaborate across borders, industries, and generations. By working together with trust, purpose, and a shared commitment to ASEAN's future, we can build a digital economy that is not only highly competitive, but also resilient, sustainable, and inclusive for all ASEAN citizens. On that note, I wish you a productive and successful forum. Thank you.